Hello everyone, welcome back to the world this week with me, Farah. In this video, we will be looking at some of the key events that happened across the world last week. But before getting started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do, so that you will promptly receive my weekly wrap-up without fail. Let's start with the short news now. Firstly, in India, following Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman's promise to offer free COVID-19 vaccines, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Edappadi Palaniswami has announced that COVID-19 vaccines will be administered for free for the people of the state. Next, the Indian Navy has operationalized its first batch of women pilots on Dornier Aircraft by the Southern Naval Command at Kochi. In Jammu and Kashmir, leaders of 6 political parties that are part of People's Alliance have met and declared Farooq Abdullah as the president of the alliance and Mufti as the vice president. The Karnataka State Natural Disaster Monitoring Center on Saturday issued yellow alerts for 16 districts including Bangalore. Janta Dal Rashtravadi Party's candidate Narayan Singh shot dead in Bihar ahead of polls. In Russia, President Vladimir Putin said that more than 4,000 people have been killed in the conflict between Armenia and Azerbaijan over the disputed region of Nagorno-Karabakh. Thailand revokes emergency decree that have rocked Thailand for months. Protesters say revoking the measure doesn't go far enough. They're giving the Prime Minister 3 days to quit. Organizers of the Expo2020 Dubai have said that they are committed to the global event. The first World Exposition to take place in the Middle East had been due to open this month in Dubai, but was delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Australia to ease the cap on citizens returning amid increasing anger. Government under fire over policy that has left at least 26,000 people stranded overseas. Malaysia's King Sultan Abdullah will meet the country's sultans to discuss proposals put forward by Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin to impose a state of emergency. In the US, the Food and Drug Administration has approved an antiviral drug, remdesivir, for treating patients hospitalized with COVID-19, making it the first and only drug approved for the disease in the US. It is noteworthy that remdesivir was given to President Donald Trump this month when he was diagnosed with COVID-19. The US government has filed charges against Google, accusing the company of violating competition law to preserve its monopoly over internet searches and online advertising. US President Donald Trump announces that the US will remove Sudan from the list of state sponsors of terrorism after Sudan deposits $335 million in a fund to compensate families of American victims of the 1998 United States of Embassy bombings. Finally, in sports, Lewis Hamilton pips Valtteri Bottas to take 97th career in the Portuguese Grand Prix 2020. Let's move on to some interesting facts. First, we see a statement from President Donald Trump. India is filthy like China and Russia, says Mr. Trump. Defending his decision to withdraw from the Paris Accord, Trump said, "Look at China, how filthy it is. Look at Russia and look at India, the air is completely filthy." Trump's remarks come days before Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and Defense Secretary Mark Esper visit New Delhi for talks on building or the growing of US-India partnership.
Here's what we can't do. Look at China, how filthy it is. Look at Russia. Look at India. It's filthy. The air is filthy. The Paris Accord, I took us out because we were going to have to spend.
Next, we'll see NASA spacecraft touches asteroid Bennu for rare rubble grab. A NASA spacecraft has touched the surface of an asteroid, Bennu, 200 million miles away from Earth, to collect a handful of rubble thought to contain the building blocks of our solar system. It was the United States' first attempt to gather samples from an asteroid, something already accomplished twice by Japan.
So the spacecraft is taking imaging all the way down, and if it senses that it's off course or something, it can do an abort maneuver and just get back up out of the asteroid, and we'll have to try again. It's just scientifically really.
Next, there is a surprise visitor in a temple in India. Sri Anantapura temple has a surprise visitor. A giant crocodile entered the premises of the temple on Tuesday. The crocodile has been living in the temple's pond for years, and to everyone's surprise, it went back after Chief Priest Chandra Prakash Nambi Singh requested it to go back to its permanent habitat, the temple pond. That's it for this week, everyone. I will be putting all of the source links down in the description box below. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell because I don't want you to miss any of my latest news updates. If you have any questions, please write it in the comment box down below. I'll be back next week with another set of news around the world in a nutshell. Bye!